Here we are at the Grange Reserve where Kingston City hosted Avondale. It was our last home game of the year, and unfortunately we went down 1-0. Nick, it was a tough game, and we had our opportunities at the end to equalise and maybe even win.
Oh look, I thought it was a physical game, very quick game. Avondale came out in the first half and put us under a fair bit of pressure early on. I think we were just a little bit overawed, and we kept missing our targets and kept turning the ball over in dangerous areas in our defensive half. But I think once we started to get back in our rhythm, I think we then started getting on top. And then we just had a lapse in for about a minute or so, and they scored a great goal. So prior to that, I think Kyle had 2 or 3 really good saves to keep us in the game. But yeah, like you said, it could have been anything in the end. Could have been a draw or even a win to us in the last 10 minutes.
Avondale definitely had their opportunities, and Kyle did really well to keep us within the game. That being said, though, we did score a goal that was ruled offside. From your angle, did it look as if it was the right decision?
Look, it's hard from where we are on the bench. I'll say yes, it was probably not offside, but look, you can't. The officials make mistakes like we do, but from my end, like I said, I couldn't see whether it was offside or not. But end of the day, we had more opportunities to get back in the game, and like you said, Cole pulled off some great saves in the second half, and they missed some good chances to really cement their win. But credit to us, we put our bodies on line to try and keep in the game and try to get a point.
You started off a side that was slightly different to what the team that was successful at Port Melbourne. Run us through that and your thought process.
We just wanted to change it up again, give some boys a bit more playing time, get to see some players, and I thought we were still pretty attacking. We got Tass back in the squad after he had a week with the 20s, and we're going to probably rotate again because some of the boys needed a rest. There was a few injuries, a few niggles. We're just going to manage that in the last 3 games.
The ball just didn't want to go in for us tonight, did it? We hit the crossbar from a corner. Goalkeeper fell over for Avondale, and the ball lands in his arms. Was it just one of those nights, you think?
Oh, look, I think a draw would have been a fair result, but we talked about Avondale had 2 or 3 chances to really put the game to bed, and they didn't. But look, it was a very action-packed game. I wouldn't have wanted to be a defender on either team because it was just end-to-end, and look, credit to Avondale, they're a good side, they've got some quality players in their team, and we're just going to learn and hopefully bounce back in a week's time.
Well, we do play them again on Saturday, obviously at Knight Stadium. We've got another 2 games away after that with South and Heidelberg, so I guess knowing that you've survived, or we as a club have survived in the NPL this year, it gives you a little bit of flexibility now to experiment and give some of the younger boys more game time, yeah?
Oh, look, we'll probably try a couple of things, but again, we're potentially in a position to shape the 6 as well. So we're not going to roll over for any team, whether it's Heidelberg, South or Avondale next week. So for me, it's, we'll experiment, we'll give some young boys an opportunity, but we also want to spoil the party for the other teams. They've got to earn the right to finish on top, and I'm sure we'll make it hard for them.
I see you're sporting the new Kingston beanie. What do you think of them?
Well, we both, I don't know. Well, we'll see after the video. Look, they're fantastic. They do their job. They kept us warm, but look, I think the club's done extremely well this year with all the gear that we've got this year, and the beanies just top it off for winter.
They certainly do. Well, Nick, again, you did us proud. It was an entertaining game. Unlucky not to at least get a point. Hopefully we can turn it around next week.
Yeah, Tass, just from me and all the players, we just want to thank all the support we've had this year, especially all the juniors early on, and even on the cold nights that we had down at the Grange and even away games. The boys really do appreciate it. They do, wanted to make you guys proud tonight, and that was one thing that we said. A clear message was, at least we go out with a bang and give the supporters something to celebrate. But look, unfortunately, we didn't get the result, but without them this year, I don't think we would have been where we are today. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Ted.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
No worries.